Yo! Welcome back to another episode of Daily Davbav Travel Edition. Hope this audio isn't too bad. I'm here in beautiful Kazakhstan. You may see some foliage, some wildlife behind me, but oh my god, I'm placing here. I got 1 minute 50. What's going on? Look at that wood port. Everyone's gonna hate me for not taking A310 here, right? Can I justify not doing it? Lots of brick wheat around. Hmm. Let's think. A310 actually probably does give me some good outs. I mean, if I take 5, 9, 10, I think there's almost no real value there. 6, 3, 4, maybe another option. Could get 6, 4, 11 or 8, 6, 3, 6, 3, 11 here. Let's see. If I go 8, 3, 10, say 6, 3, 4 gets picked, which is a pretty strong pick. Following that, what would 4th then take? Probably, honestly, 5, 9, 10, 6, 4, 11 to Wheatport seems pretty strong. Then 6, 3, 4 player can take whatever they want, which could be 6, 3, 11, could be 6, 5, 12. And I would get a good out. If I took 6, 3, 4 now, then 8, 3, 10 happens. Then still the same happens, then the same happens, and then it's probably worse for me. I think I can get away with taking 8, 3, 10 here. It's quite fun. Let's just gamble on the wood port. I probably will get slammed on this on this 8 quite a bit. I think it's fun, and we'll see. The wheat port setup will be quite spooky as well, but I don't know if I want to get involved in that game because there's a lot of starting rods around, at least a couple. Let's just do this. This seems like a good play. You can get up to the wood port. 8-4 exists. You can also double the 10. Good cities. Going sheepless doesn't seem too bad here, considering the sheep is actually generally pretty bad. The only other pick I think is really worth looking at is the 6-3-4. 6-4-11 is okay, but I don't think you get in the long run. I think you probably do get outplayed here. Having a little bit of ore on this relatively low ore board is quite nice. I think orange may actually just take 8-10, which I think is not a bad pick. 6-4 happens, I believe that is correct. 6-4-11, 5-9-10 I think is also then correct. And then 6-3-4 may take 6-3-11, may take 6-5-12, which is quite interesting. 6-3-11 scares me more because of the variance. The ideas of the 3s and the 6s would be quite problematic rolls. It's a bit scary, especially since I do want 3s. I think at least I want 8 for sure. You could also argue for something like maybe the 5-9-10, and then you just take 8-3 or 8-10. But I do think this wood port is actually quite chunky on this board, and I don't mind a bit of natural ore production either. So we can go for this. 5-9-10 is always going to be a pretty good spot. I think if 4th doesn't take it, 3rd may not even want it that badly. We'll see. It's still a good spot, of course. But there's a number of interesting positions here. You could also take something like the 6-3-4 and try and get down to the 4-11, but I think that is also just worse. Either way, I'm expecting brick wheat, and if not, then wheat sheep, which is also fine. 2-9-4 also exists, and I could go for the 2-9-4 into the 5-2, which would be a great hybrid play as well. Gives me very, very good odds to get the plow. Quite tough for orange to counter as well, unless they roll an early 7. And I would only have to beat them on the one roll initially to make that happen. So we'll see. There may be a trade in play to secure that spot. I don't exactly know. We'll see. I like A310. I think the outs are good. I think it will be difficult for my opponents to make me regret this. You could get solid on the 8 eventually. Generally, 2-1 ports are feared above most things. Also note the 2-9-4 to the 6-2, which gives you quite an interesting play. Gives you a lot of the value of the 6-3-4 apart from the sheep port. Not a bad spot either. This should be the 6-4-11 play. It should be wheat port. Yeah, good play from them. Now, what does black take? Black cannot really deny me a good out here. The question is, what do they consider the best for themselves? They may take 6-3-11 point right, which I think is quite smart. Going to the 5-11 is not bad. 9-3-11 just doesn't make any sense. Should be 6-3-11 or 6-5-12. I don't really see you can play anything else here. And I am expecting orange to take the 8-10. So 6-3-11 happens. Now, do I just take the 6-5-12? Honestly, it's not bad. Honestly, it's not bad. It's between 6-5-12 or the more standard approach where I just take maybe the 2-9-4. Could point to 6-2, can point to the 5-2. The problem is I leaving 6-5-12, I give coordinated 5s to orange. How badly do I want that extra wheat? I will not be able to port it, ever. Hmm. Not bad to have the sheep, but how many devs will I be pulling anyway with the 10 or I don't think that many. So do need to be a little careful here. I think taking 294 may incentivize the 6-5-12 play for orange, which in turn would give me pretty good odds to get onto the 5-2, which I think is quite interesting. Also gives me a shot onto the 6-2, but I think that maybe is too much work, if anything. 4-9-11, I don't think I need. 6-5-12 is good, but it's just so much wheat. I will never have a port for it. Hmm. Hmm. Even 4-9-11 is not that bad, because you can get onto the brick port. The problem is I don't like relying on trades, and right now I don't see anyone with. No one actually has sheep yet, and it may remain that case until orange gets, and orange won't trade it to me. But in that case, I think I almost prefer 2-9-4 into 5-2. Does result in me getting blocked a lot, but also basically destroys orange's game, I think, and gives me the long-term wood port play as well. Hmm. I think I would rather have the brick than the extra wheat here. I don't think that's crazy. So I can place this. If they take the 8-10, they would have odds to steal. So 1 in 3 to steal a brick from anyone. They may even get a non-block deal for it, even though I don't know who would give that. 6-2 is nice, but unnecessary. I think 5-2 is worth the plow. I think you just go for 5-2. I think you go for 5-2. It's a little ballsy, maybe. By the way, oh, is the game showing properly? Ooh, it's not. They do take the 8-10. 10 rolls. Sorry, I didn't realize that. I don't think that trade is going to happen, especially after the 10 roll. Hmm. Let's see. Sort of possible that this happens, but I don't know if the value is really there. 2 sheep is really not valuable. Okay. It is risky. It is a little risky. Do they do it? Do they do the 3? They do. I think that's actually kind of okay for me. Now, they changed the dev card button. All right. So they give 3 cards, in fact, to red, 2 sheep and an ore. Okay. The problem is actually feeding red is a little bit risky too, giving them the 6-5-12 and the wheat port can get very messy. I think I will just hold. I don't really have interest in a dev right now. None of my rolls are doubled. Nice 8. So I think on balance I would expect to get that spot. Nice 4. Oh, we're hitting rolls, but also we're hitting rolls. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. Risky business here. Okay. Let's see. Plenty of wheat around. Popping dev does not seem that attractive to me. Actually, trading for the sheep is not too bad. Sheep is rare, but the wood is quite nice for me here. Now, do you ever just go for do you go for the ore spot? Or do you go for the wood spot? I think wood makes more sense, but also gets you shut down quicker if you hit the ore. You're probably obliged to city 294, which is not the worst thing. I think it makes sense to go for the wood port. I don't want to mess around too much here. Does this work? That's 7 cards. Yeah, I probably should have popped. Haven't played in quite a few days. That's probably a mistake. Most of the rolls I want will put me over. I have quite a lot of rolls I want. I don't want the dev. I really don't. It's maybe a crazy hold. I don't like spending the sheep. I don't like spending the ore either. Okay. Not the worst. Asking for the wood. The wood is relatively valuable, not insanely valuable, but the brick, black does have 2 brick, but they won't be wanting to give it away. Nice 3. That okay, so this is the only real risk when it comes to black is the fact the 3s and the 6s are quite powerful. If they get the 6-5-12, it's quite spooky. They do not have it in hand. Oh man, they don't do anything. They port for a brick. Okay. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. A little 10 would be kind of nice here. Definitely not. Definitely not. No, no one needs these trades. Okay. Yeah, you just settle here. And we pass. Man, those fives. Okay. That is pretty strong for black as well. And they did just take the spot away from red. The problem is here, likely this lands on the 4 brick or the 10 ore. 9 wheat wouldn't make too much sense, I think. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna start thinking about cities. I think 8-3-10 makes plenty of sense. 2-9-4 is quite fun in the long term when you get onto the brick port. Hits black, actually. Stephen, Dave. Which, 2 first names. I have good rolls here. There's a 7 come through. Now from orange. Orange has worse blocks on me. In fact, this shouldn't really ever land on me. Yeah. Makes sense. They hit Stephen Dave again. Stephen has now lost all of his ore, which is not bad, but I think orange has a city. I mean, orange has city. I don't know if I want to say anything. Orange will be quite strong with a 5-9-10 city. I think they have it. They actually poured for the settle instead. They don't get it. Whoa. I don't really want to port wheat either. Coordinated 10s. I think I will just hold. Nice 10. Wow. Okay, so now I have 3 rolls that give me. Am I crazy? Yeah, I have 3 rolls that give me the city here. I have 4 rolls that give me a city. Theoretically, even the 7 would give me a steal opportunity from black. Nice branding. I hope the lighting is not too bad here. Hello? It seems laggy as well. Am I crazy? I hope it's not too laggy. It may be. Brick for non-block? 0. Nice. Red now has 2 ore in hand. Well, if they got blue has wood port. Yeah, they had a 50-50 to get the ore there, which is we had brick. Nice 6. Steven's not happy. Jared city settles. My God. All right. Okay. Well, so the funk begins. 11 pops. It's brick. Wow, back-to-back 11s. Okay. Okay. Does red have... Oh, man. Yeah, red's going to get pretty chunky here as well. I've not yet rolled any sheep, any brick in a while, any 7s either. Hmm. Give this to Steven. And we're pretty close to a city there as well. Nice road builder. Wee. Big 5. Okay, so probably give Steven the road settle. That is okay. They're in a pretty good spot, but so is everyone actually. I think if red does get onto the 5-9-10 city early, that's pretty spooky. They do have a good road play as well. I don't anticipate playing for road, so I think the devs do make sense. Now, do I go for 6-2? Do I go for brickport? Do I go for 8-4? I think 8-4 makes a lot of sense, but there's a number of options. Goes for 3-1. I think I would have gone for sheepport. Okay, probably should dev there first. You want the or you hit orange. Probably hit the 10. Or the 9, maybe. 10's a good block, though. You do hit Jared. I don't think I've been robbed yet, which is just quite nice for me. I think I can do that with red. Play city. Here we go. I'm okay to equalize the playing field a little bit. This is quite nice. Getting the sheep is pretty handy. See, if we roll a 4, if we roll a 10, roll an 8, I'm really loving life. Okay. Okay. Couple of options. Could triple the 10 and go for brickport. I don't think that's the best play. Could go for the 4-11. Don't think that's the best play. I think 8-4 coordinated 4s are actually quite cool. Could pop the dev. Okay. Let's actually just yeet out this road builder. Nice 12. Okay. Well, road builder is played. Stephen Dave, I don't think is gonna. I think he's been hit a couple too many times, and not going for the sheep board makes it difficult because kind of needs those 6s to pull through. Let's go. Cheers. Nice 8. Am I really lagging this badly? I feel like I am. Why am I lagging this badly? Wow, still doesn't hit me. At this point, I almost take it personally, but that's okay. I don't know why my camera is lagging so much. I'm sorry. I don't really understand that. Well, Jared is not going to plow me. I could take roll. I could basically do that anytime. If I go for the settle on the 10, that gives me 6 points. Rolled for 8. Is there any other roll you would even want to drop here? I don't think so. I could also go for a dev. Well, Jared will know anything. I think I will just drop a road. I don't want to get too fancy here. I think this is a logical play. Okay, Steven. I'll do any card that's not wheat. Let's go. Let's go. Not worried about Steven. Let's make it through this orbit. This is a very nice hand to have. Orange not incentivized to play a knight. They may be now, actually. Okay. Kind of inevitable. We could hope. We could hope. Do I get soloed here? I think it's tempting to solo me. Okay. Not gonna say anything here, but not sure. Yeah, I am scary. I know I am scary. That's no surprise to me. But red not pushing the devs. Yeah, I lost 5 wood there. That was quite unfortunate. I lost more than an 8 roll. Okay. Let's see. Oh, man, that sucks. We're down 8 wood. And almost more than that. Don't think I would do that. It's really unfortunate actually to miss so much wood. Could have gone for the more reasonable. Was it orange who blocked actually? Might be. Oh man. Okay, there's the 4. Interesting. Yeah, black can definitely be scary here. Gotta watch out for black. I wouldn't. So if I get the settle, still have to make probably a 294 city or get a VP or something because road is not guaranteed as such. Let's see, does the knight come out? Oh my god. Oh my god, an 8 or a 10 would be really bonkers here. Okay, never mind. I mean, black could be 7. Orange, max 5. Hmm. I think I am just doing this, by the way. I'm 1 card off the city. It's fine. 8s have been pretty nuts this game. So have 11s, actually. 11s have really showed up. So what's the win con here? I mean, basically, I think city 294, road, and a point, maybe. No one's really playing for army very well here either. We'll see if black even plays a knight. Red may have a knight. We just hit the 5 wheat. I'm not scared about orange at all. I would have hit myself with orange as well, by the way. I hope at least the audio is not coming through bad. I don't know. I am lagging a bit. If I stay still, you can enjoy the scenery. So I'll try and do that. I'm sorry, I don't really know why. I messed around with my camera settings a bit because it's so dark over here. Doing my best. Man, those 5s are a little bit crazy, man. Okay. Yeah, red's really strong here as well. 2 brick for 2 ore should definitely not happen. Why does red have... Ah, they want the ore. Yeah, that's not happening. The 9 is not rolled in a long time. 3 brick. Expensive dev, but I mean it was basically an 8 roll. We did get quite fortunate with those rolls, so I'll take it. Pops a dev. Did have an ore in hand. Interesting. Does he play a knight? Nice 10. Jared with the 10 cards. Okay. Here's the all port. I think blue closes for win. I hope so. That's the plan. Okay. I'm not scared of orange. Do I hit black? Black's rolls are good. I think I might just hit the 5 wheat and hit red. What is red holding? Red's holding 2 sheep right now. It's good odds. And they do hold some brick. Not exactly what I want. Really? Did that trade? 1 for 1 as well. Wow. Do I get the sheep? I don't. Oh, mamma mia. Do I even want the dev? I can just city 294. And then what? I could pop, but I'm basically behind red pacing anyway. I think the city makes sense. I like this city. Roll 7. We'll see. Let's see. Could orange? Orange also on 6 could settle and drop a roll for 9 points as well. Nice dirty mono. I lost 3. I'm fine with that, but probably black wins. Okay, that probably is game. Lots of table talk. Black holds a nice mono. I mean, I'm not really surprised they had a nice step in there. Wow, do they not have it? Oh my god. Crazy. Okay. Black drops 2 rolls. I mean, black almost exactly has it. Oh, didn't anyone give this to red? Roll building, so they're on 6. Put them on 8 with open settle. 6 points, very far off. Shovel cost. Nice, Stephen. Whatever. Looks better. Come on. Stephen! Why are you lying? Okay. 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 I probably do just drop a rolled. I think now both rolled bows are out. I think I do just drop to the 5. I take rolled. Give me a roll here. You probably still win. Actually, we'll just do this. His 2 rolls give 7. Dude, he's got it. He's got 2 rolls in hand. Actually, we'll do this. It's that close. A 50 wins, obviously, 8 or 9 wins. 4 is a free card, 3 is a free card, 10 is almost a free card. Does black have a second mono? Go on, Steven. Okay. Nice, 9 points. Okay. I don't know. I kind of hate this table talk. It's really bad. I have rolls to win, so I'm not going to get involved here. And if he's not on 9, then he also has the play for rolls, like, have a knight. I have the roll settle, but also most of the rolls that give me on the roll settle also just give me the win. So I'm not too stressed about it. Ooh, still don't need this. That's the win. If Jara doesn't play a dev here, that's game. Orange is never going to take roads here. Yeah, plow me, plow me, plow me, plow me. If he has a mono, that's obviously problematic. If no mono, I don't know. The settle's not. Can I even win? Can I even roll to roll settle here? Does an 8 do it? I don't think so. It's not the roll settle that wins. Does a 4 win me the game here? I think still no. Oh no, he took my spot. Oh no. I can have it. Okay, Jared. Does he play a debt? Does he take army though? He doesn't need to take army. He could rob me. If he has a knight, he should probably rob me. Also, they would know if you track, you know. Okay. All right. Well, that makes things a bit more difficult. Because my road play doesn't exist anymore. So I actually need to roll a 10 here or pop to win. Well, GG. Nice. Good game. Sorry about the laggy quality here. It's getting dark outside. Uh, dumb. Why? What's dumb? Yeah. Nice. All right. Eights were insane. I also lost a few eights. Actually, I missed 10 resources. How many VPs were out? I had good odds to pull VP here, no? 7 knights left. 1 Yop. 8-4. It was actually a 50-50. No, it's not. It's not. It's not true. It was a 1 in 3. It was a 4 in 12 to pull the VP to win. So it was a 1 in 3, which is decent enough odds. I still would obviously I would have pulled it. I got not robbed that much apart from the solos. Actually, only the solos, I believe. I did 7 out once. I lost 10 cards to the blocks, which was actually pretty impactful. Specifically that turn where I 7'd out, dropped forward, and then lost another wood, made me inactionable for about 2 orbits. It did get close, and I think black actually was about a card off the win. I'm surprised. I think with the Yop, they probably didn't have it because I extended. If I didn't extend, I believe they would have won with Year of Plenty. They already had 2 roads in hand, so I think they would have had the road seal to win. I don't remember where we were there. If he had they didn't have a VP, so maybe they wouldn't have had it to win. But at that point, I wouldn't have probably been able to continue playing for road either. So had to happen this turn. They did pull the clutch mono. No one took army somehow. How crazy with the dice. Honestly, 6s were not that great compared to 8s, but not that awful either. 8s were just a little, they edged it a bit. 9s were okay, but I didn't see many 9s in the back end of the game. I think all the 9s are actually at the beginning. You saw the excess of wheat I had. Nice. I'm happy with how I played this game for the most part. If there was something I regret, I probably mentioned it then. In hindsight now, yeah, it's just, both the monos came out at a pretty clutch time. An early mono would have been totally different because I wasn't really that much of a target. It was starting to get a little bit funky. I think in this end game here, if Orange had army, for example, and had taken the road play, or had made moves towards that, it could have got a bit messy. I think Black, I mean, it was fair to assume that Black did have a VP here. So again, 6s, unblocked 6s would have basically been the game as well. It was getting pretty spooky. 3s would have been nuts. See, the 11s were okay. Anyway, good game. No 2s rolled ever, which did let me down a little bit. I think rolling a sheep would have been nice. I got a couple of trades, nothing too bonkers. I offered 4 trades total. Did I get 1 trade ever on my turn? I think I took a couple of trades from other people as well. Where does that put us? Have they removed the leaderboard button? Why? I am rank 127. It's so dark, man. It's so dark. I didn't realize. Rank 127. With well, the games I played on my own probably about a 60% win rate. Happy with that. Haven't played much this season, almost at all, but I'm looking to start playing a lot more regularly in about 2 weeks once I get back into the studio. I've been traveling this whole time, so I'm sorry for my inactivity. I know I've been answering many comments, and uh, thank you for your patience. I'll see you next time. Peace.